Welcome Devotees, this is Brother Brown. Today we have a brand new showcase featuring the red and purple Imperialdramon piloted by Brother Juan versus Examon piloted by yours truly. Brother Juan wins the dice roll, so he's going to get to go first. Starting off, Juan hatches, digivolving the Salamon in the back, and then playing the Analog Youth, grabbing himself a Flamedramon, and trashing the rest, passing it over to me. So we're going to hatch, digivolve the Dracomon in the back, then we continue to stack, digivolving the Blue Cordramon for 2, then going to just build up and digivolve into the Groundramon for 3. Juan's going to move up the Salamon. He plays a Vmon for 3, allowing him to trash a free to draw 2 fresh cards. It's going to swing security, it's going to die, allowing him to draw 1, trash 1, thanks to Demi-Miramon's inheritable effect. In the past turn, he's going to play the Vmon, trashing another card for an extra 2 draws. So we're going to move the Groundramon up, digivolve up into the Slaydramon, swing, which is going to allow me to restand because of his unsuspend effect. And we just pass turn because we just have way too many high cost cards clogging up our hand. We're going to activate Slagemon's effect to force an attack. So if he chooses to attack with Vmon, that's going to die in security. And we just explained the inheritables here. So the Slagemon is going to have blocker, evade, as well as an extra 2k thanks to Dracomon's inheritable as well as Devotees. Juan digivolves Wormmon. Hard plays another Wormmon, letting him get a free to his hand as well as trashing 1. So he ends up getting the Wormmon and trashes the Dragon Mode, I believe. Yep, and the Greedamon's going to go back. Then he plays another Analog Youth to pass turn, getting himself a Dino Bee, trashing the rest. So start of my turn, we hatch. Going to swing with the Slaydramon and we stand. Digivolve the Midoki in the back, and then we digivolve the Cordramon for 3 because it is not a Dracomon. He swings with the Wormmon, which is going to let me play the Cordramon for free, giving me 2 free draws. So we'll just go again explaining the inheritables underneath. Going to play the Devimon for a 1 cost. And then digivolve the Flamedramon for 2, which is going to allow him to digivolve the Shadramon from his trash. End of turn, he's going to be able to Jogurus into the Paladramon from his hand, letting him play a Dino Bee from trash, then Jogurusing a second time for the Dragon Mode, which is going to allow him to pop everything except for 1 Digimon of my choice. Then he's going to Blitz, allowing him to warp into a Fighter Mode for 2, clearing the last 2 securities and not to activate any security effects. So we're going to swing the first time, he allows that to go through. I make the mistake by swinging a second time, and because his Devimon does have retaliation, it's going to die, and I cannot evade because he will be suspended. I make a second misplay by playing the Ice Wall. I cannot do that because I do not control a blue, but as you will see, it doesn't matter. We digivolve the Groundramon for 3, then I decide to hard play a Slaydramon in my hand, which is going to pass him at a lot of memory, but we do this so we can Jogurus into the Examon, playing underneath a Breakdramon and playing another one from my hand for free. So we activate the Inheritable of the Slaydramon to suspend the Examon in order to make his Imperialdramon force an attack, and we're going to block that, but because he does have retaliation, it is going to die, and because Fighter Mode was deleted, he's going to play a Vmon and Wormmon for free, and he will get both effects, so this is going to allow him to really dig through his deck for more pieces. So he gets 2 draws, searches, he misses, it's unfortunate, but that's Digimon sometimes. Digivolves the Wormmon into the back. Going to play the Calling for Darkness from 1. Allow him to get some pieces to his hand. Now I definitely know he gets a Fighter Mode and a Dragon Mode. Now I can Digivolve the Slaydramon for 2. Gets the Flamedramon, and a Jogurus is going to seal the game. From here, I just decide to scoop, and we just move on to game 2. So starting off, I decide to go first. We Digivolve the Dracomon in the back, and then continue to stack with a green Cordramon for 2. One's going to play a Analog Boy for 2, getting him a Dragon Mode, trashing the other 2, and then plays a Labramon for 3, letting him draw 1, and then trashing the Flamedramon from his hand. So on my turn, we continue to stack by Digivolving the Wingdramon in the back, and then dropping a Draco for 3, grabbing ourselves an Examon and Slaydramon to our hand. Brother plays the Vmon, getting himself those 2 draws. Thinks about swinging here. Decides just to play a Salamon for 3. And my apologies about the glare. I believe he decides to get, yep, he decides to get the Imperialdramon and passes back over to me. So we move the Wingdramon up, Digivolve the Dracomon into a Cordramon for 2, then Digivolve the Slaydramon for 3 to pass turn. So Slaydramon's going to activate its effect, force him to attack, and we're just going to go block with the green Cordramon, because Cordramon does have blocker. We explain Inheritables again. He has the whole assortment. He plays another Analog Boy. Get himself a Wormmon to his hand. Digivolves the Wormmon in the back. He's just looking to see if he has all his pieces set up. Digivolves the Shadermon for 2, putting it on the Salamon, getting the Flamedramon for another 2, and then begins the combo again, Jogurusing, playing for free, and going into the Dragon Mode. I choose to keep the Slaydramon, of course, and then Blitz. He does not have the Fighter Mode, so it is just going to be 2 checks. During my turn, I decide to swing into the Dragon Mode. I will be stronger thanks to the Babymon Inheritable, giving me an extra 1000. Brother Juan could have activated Analog Boys here, but he did forget about them, but that is okay. Sometimes that does just happen. We played Dracomon, miss unfortunately. Then I just decide to Digivolve the Cordramon for 2 to pass turn. He moves up the Wormmon. We're going to activate Slaydramon to force an attack. We're going to block that, which is going to allow him to draw 1 and discard 1 thanks to Demi Mary. He discards the Shadramon and then plays a tie to pass turn. And we Digivolve the Dracomon in the back. Swing to restand. That goes through just fine. Going to do it a second time. That works out just okay. Digivolve the Dracomon to a Cordramon in the back. Swing with the Cordramon. And then end with a Davis to get ourselves a Wingdramon and a Dracomon from our hand. Sorry, he's going to Digivolve into the Beamon. Then hard plays the Wormmon. Grab the Imperialdramon, trashing the Fighter mode. Digivolve the Devimon for 1, passing it back to me. So I'm going to go ahead, swing. He chooses not to block that. Now I remember not to make the same mistake twice here. And decide to continue building up, Digivolve to the Wingdramon for 3. And then we're going to finish off by Digivolving into a second Slaydramon, passing to his turn. So we're going to activate Slaydramon effect to force an attack. He's going to swing the Vmon, we're going to go ahead and block that. And now we have both Slaydramons online for either a block or an evade. So we are looking quite good here. So he's going to go ahead and trash the Shademon from his hand because the Demi-Miramon was underneath. Plays a Salamon to find him some pieces. Oh, it's really bad here. I believe he got a Fighter mode from his hand. He's going to Digivolve into Shademon, and he's going to attempt to Digivolve into Flamemon, but forgets that Devimon is a level 4. Knowing that's the game, he's just going to scoop the Brother one, decides to go first lane Analog Boy to get himself Digimon. He's going to decide to get the Wormmon and trash the rest of the past turn. So I'm going to hatch as well. I can Digivolve the Gabumon. And then Digivolve the Cordramon for 3 because it is not a Dracomon. Gonna play a Wormmon for 3. Grabbing himself a V. Is he gonna grab the Vmon? Yeah, he does grab the Vmon and he's going to decide to trash the Fighter mode, sending back the Labramon, passing back to me. So here we keep it simple and just keep building up by Digivolving into the Wingdramon. Wormmon's going to Digivolve into the Devimon for 1 and then play a Vmon to trash a card out of his hand and dig through his deck. We're finally move up the Wingmon, play out the Ice Wall, and then Digivolve into the Slaydramon. And this is a pretty cool combo because we're going to force him to attack. Because Ice Wall's active, he's going to be forced to do this attack. And because of that, he's going to lose 2 memory, ending his turn, and just throwing it back to my turn. So we're going to hatch here, Digivolve the Dracomon, and then Digivolve the Cordramon to pass turn. So I'm looking at the graveyard, trying to see if he probably has pieces of a combo. There's a Calling from Darkness. We get back a Devimon, as well as I think that was the Labramon. Digivolve the Salamon in the back, and then hard play a Labramon to draw himself a card and trash one, trashing the Dino Bee, passing it to me. Starting my turn, we're going to attack for 1 check. Go through, Digivolve into the Groundramon for 3, and then Jogris here for the Examon. Let me put the Breakdramon underneath and playing a free Breakdramon. Now we're going to swing, which is going to allow me to suspend him thanks to Examon's effect to suspend and then unsuspend himself. Then we're going to slap down a Draco, get ourselves the green Coraldramon. The rest are going to go back. So Brother Juan's turn. He's going to move up. I'm going to force him to attack because of the Flagedramon Inheritable. He's going to swing with the Salamon. I'm going to let that go through. It is going to die, which is going to allow him to get a draw and a discard thanks to the Inheritable. So decides to drop the Imperialdramon from hand. Probably thinking here, what's the best way to get into combo? Plays the Salamon to the top 5. He's going to grab himself a Dragon Mode. Digivolves into the Shadramon. He does have the Flangedramon, so he's going to be able to go through the full Jogers combo here. Playing the Dino Bee, getting the Imperialdramon, and then Joger Racing for the Dragon Mode, blowing up the field except for the Examon. And here I think we just explain Inheritables to make sure to see how much DP that the Examon has currently. I believe it's at 17 because he did suspend himself once. So now he's going to warp into the Fighter Mode, and because he sent back that Dragon Mode, security won't be triggering, so the Davis and the Venboost won't activate. Digivolve into the Dracomon in the back. So I'm going to drop a Mega Def here, which is going to allow me to suspend the Devimon and put back the Fighter Mode, getting rid of the entire stack. We swing for 1 check. Digivolve the Cordamon to leave mat 1, and because Examon's going to force the attack and Devimon has that drawback of when attacking lose 2 memory, it's going to put it back to my turn, and now all I got to do to secure game is just swing twice, and that's going to be it. So guys, that's going to be the end of the video. If you enjoyed, please spread the good word by sharing the video, hitting that like button, and becoming a devotee today by subscribing. Until next time, thanks for watching.